Listen to me. I want you to think about who you want to be. I want to ask you, how important is success to you? Like seriously, if you were to become successful, how many people around you that you will be a blessing to? Like, tell me what it is that would change in your life if you became successful. But I want to bring you to an understanding that success is no accident. In order for you to become successful, you must make a decision that you're going to do the things that will take you to becoming successful. I'm talking about you making that decision to dedicate yourself to what you do. And that's going to take some sacrifice. That's going to take some pain. That's going to take you understanding that whatever you're going through will prepare you for who you will become. So yeah, my college dropout. I struggled with learning disability, dyslexia, and dyspraxia. I was beaten to learn the Caribbean. Some teachers said my head was too hard to learn. Some said I wouldn't mean to amount to anything. As a matter of fact, some said I don't know who you will be. But I understood I had to go through the process. After I went back to college, then to university. Then when I started pursuing my dream, when I understood that whatever it is now, I have to be willing to give up who I was to who I will become. Now I'm going to ask you, how bad do you want to become successful? Because you see, every human being can become successful. Every human being can be great. You have to make a decision who you're going to be. Because whoever told you that you can't make it, whoever told you that you're not good enough, whoever told you that you're limited, I needed to understand that you believed them. You made that mistake that you're not good enough. And the problem with you is that you're waiting for somebody else to tell you you are amazing. So here we go. I'm going to tell you, you are special. You made it out of all those sperm cells. You made it here. And I want you to understand this, that whatever you're going through is a part of the process. But you got to make some decisions. And the first decision you got to make is that to understand that you are here now. And you're going to say, look, I will become successful. I'm going to dedicate myself to what it is I desire to become. You see, most of us never ever challenge yourself. We want an easy life. I don't know who told you that life was going to be easy. I don't know who told you that this life that you got right now is going to be so easy and everything going to be handed to you. Some of you don't want to compete for anything, but I need to understand we are living in a world that everybody's trying to compete. Everybody's trying to do it for likes. Everybody's trying to do it for following. I need to understand this. Great people do what great people do. I can't explain it no better than that. Great people show up, execute, and understand that I'm not no different. I'm no same to anybody else. I'm different. So what you gonna do? Like seriously, you want to become successful. You want to earn 6-7 figures. You want to be trading. You want to be making money. I need to understand it. For you to have the money you want, you have to believe in the dream that you have. Like seriously, you have to understand it's your dream that will propel you to believe that it's possible. But if you could just show up, like seriously, show up when nobody does, even when it's raining, even when it's cold, like you gotta show up. You see, there's a difference between those high performance athletes and for those people that do great things in their life. Because you gotta understand, the people that do great things in their life and perform at the highest standard, they don't care how they feel. They understand that principles get the results, not just the way you feel. And the problem with you is that you every day you say, I don't feel it. I'm sick right now. I could be dying right now. And I'm showing up. Why? Because I know this is what I was born to do. This is what I was called to do. And I understand that somebody out there is depending on my story. They're depending on Dr. G to show up and say, look, I need you to believe me when I say this. Successful people did not just get it by accident. They made it because they made a decision. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to go through extreme pressure. I'm going to show up and do whatever it takes to make it to become successful. So I'm going to ask you today, listen, it's Monday, and I'm really want to get this in your spirit. Do you know how important you are? Do you know how valuable you are? Do you know that you are priceless? And there's nobody out there can do what you can do. There's nobody out there can bring to the table what you can bring. And you have to understand there's space at the table for you amongst millionaires. There's space at the table for you amongst the greats. But you have to make a decision to say, I'm going to sit amongst them. I'm going to take my seat. They will not count me out. And even though you're the underdog, they will celebrate you when you pull up a chair. So yeah, I'm going to tell you this. Success is no accident. It's down to you to make a decision. And today I'm challenging you, like for real. Like I'm a Liverpool supporter, like for real. I know these guys, they understand what it is to be at the highest level. And some of you don't know what it is. It's steps. It's every single step you gotta make it count. Every single step you gotta make it dedicated. I need to understand this. For you to be amazing, like seriously, imagine all the things that you would have in your life if you were successful. Like imagine the life you have, and believe me, when you imagine it, you're opening up the door for you to know that you can have it. And when you see it, like seriously, when you see it, I want you to write it down. And I mean, like, when you write it down, I want to go through the detail. I want to talk about that Cadillac that you got, like that Bentley or that Rolls Royce, like that you should be chauffeured in, and you travel in the world, and then you're looking after the people that you want to be a blessing to. I want you to write it down in so much detail that you understand that success is dependent on what you do. And I'm talking about not just taking massive action. I'm talking about showing up and being consistent. I'm talking about showing up and being dedicated. And whatever it is that you're going through, you don't let your current circumstance or don't let your situation stop you or making you feel like, I don't want to go through it. I need you to understand that when you go through it, you have to understand that extreme pressure brings you extreme results. So you have to just show up and execute. But most of all, I need you to understand that everything that you're going through is preparing you for the person that you choose to be. And I'm going to say this like from the bottom of my heart. Becoming the #1 motivational speaker in the world, I knew it's going to take some time. I knew it's going to take some process. I know that they counted me out, but I knew I had to show up because I believed in you. And every single day I show up, I know I'm thinking about you that are going through depression, you that are going through loneliness, you that are going through a broken heart, you that's struggling to show up in school or college or university. I'm showing up because I understand that you need to hear my voice and that you need to know that you can be all. Like seriously, I'm telling you, you can have it all. You can have everything. You can have the success that you dream of. But you must, like seriously, you gotta say, I must. Say with me, say this word. I want you to say, I'm believing. I must believe in myself. I must believe in myself. I must show up. I must be consistent. I must be dedicated. I must compete with the greats. Because in order for you to be the best, you got to have your eyes on the prize. Believe me, all men are created equal. Only few of us ever experience what it is to be great. But guess what? For you to be great, you've got to make that decision. So I'm going to ask you a question like, what you going to do? And I'm about to wrap this up. I want to tell you a story real quick, and it's a true story. So the other day I was speaking to my father. He called me on the telephone, and he said, son, I just need to hear your voice because I was really worried about you. I said to Pops, I'm a fighter just like you. I can't give up. I can't give in. I got my wife depending on me. I got my kids depending on me. And those people in my community that seen me show up over the years and see me grinding and doing my motivational speaking, I got them depending on me. And my father said to me, son, I'm depending on you. He said, son, I'm depending on you. And when he said those words to me, I said, Pops, what do you mean? I say, I see myself in you and you doing everything that I never did. Come on, guys. I need you to understand it. When you understand your why, you become this person that is phenomenal. You have to do it for somebody more than yourself, because when you go outside of yourself, you understand life is not just about you. It's about the people around you that is depending on you to do it and to show them the way and to create a legacy that will make an impact in the world. I challenge you. I double dare you. Listen, they may count me out. They may not call me great, but I understand who I am. I understand that I was given this gift to wake you up and to tell you today in 2021 that this is your year. This is your time. This is your season. And all I'm going to ask you to do is believe. Come on. Believe that all things, everything that you dream of is possible. And all you got to understand that somebody out there is waiting for you to show up and put up. Tell the world and let the world know that you were here. Do it today, not tomorrow, because it's not promised. It's your boy, Dr. G, the Love Motivator, saying, love the life you live and live the life you love. Let love be the reason why you wake up every single day of your life and be a blessing to somebody else than yourself. And understand, you were born to be great, because you were created masterpiece, because you are a piece of the master. And all I need you to do is to shine like the stars do. Cause believe me, you are amazing. I'm out of here. I love you guys. I'm gone.